Wellness here at HSN. I'm Tamara Hooks and I'm going to be with you. And I want you to hang out with us because we are going to work out first, but then Veridian has brought along their pulse rate and blood oxygen meter. And that's so important, especially if you have been starting to exercise as of the start of the year. Knowing your pulse rate and your blood oxygen is one of the vital signs. So whether it's exercise, whether it's cold and flu season, or whether you are somebody who knows you do need to check your oxygen on a regular basis, we've got the best and lowest price that has ever been. It's actually almost half price. That's coming up, and we'll give you a full presentation on that. But it's also cold and flu season, and maybe if that's getting you right here, right in the sinuses, or maybe that's just, you know, every season for you, Navage has the nasal care system. What's great is that it's very, very easy to use. It's a nose cleaner. It moisturizes your nasal cavity. You can use it daily if you need to. This configuration comes along with 30 of those salt pods. And if and when you need more, you can always come back to hsn.com to get more. So that's coming up closer to the end of the hour. But we are gonna get started with exercise. And we're gonna do it in a way where vibration meets resistance exercise. And we're gonna actually start off with a listen to Dr. Brown so that you can hear a little bit more about what we've got going on.
So I've been a practicing chiropractic physician for over 17 years, and during that time, I've treated thousands of people. Our rehab secret has been vibration technology. So the vibration technology allows us to do small movements, but involve a lot of muscles so they get more out of it. And our athletes love it because they can do big movements and they challenge themselves even more and get even bigger results. I've been a fitness professional for over 20 years. I started at a young age in middle school, worked out at home, loved the idea of working out at home, and since then I've become a personal trainer, a fitness instructor. And today I had the opportunity to try out the Body Express, and I love the idea that it is something that you can use at home. It is something that's very mobile, it's portable, easy to use from a beginner to intermediate, advanced, even athlete level. It has many levels. It has a great base. It's something you can have at home.
So what they're talking about is the Tony Little Body Express vibration platform, which is what this is, which is what you see our models using here in the studio, which is what so many of you, over 15,000 of you have been using since we brought this out. And what's great is you have married, well, Tony Little has married the vibration exercise with, it's a lovely word, with resistance exercise all together. So you're actually making the most of your workout, of your fitness routine. I wanna show you everything that you get. I wanna show you how this works, and I'm actually not gonna do it alone. You can choose it in white, you can choose it in red, you can choose it in black, but I'll tell you, if you want the red or the white, very limited, red will be the next one to go. But Tony Little, who not only is America's personal fitness trainer, but he is in the Fitness Hall of Fame. There are only a handful of people who are. He is, and what's great is that he brought personal training home to the masses, and he's done it with his award-winning videos that have gone platinum. Tony, come on over here.
I'm afraid.
Why?
I don't know.
It's all about you.
No, no. Actually, it's all about you out there, all right? But this is one of the funnest products, greatest products. A lot of people should know about vibration technology. It's been around for many, many years. Actually, it was invented in the late 1800s for people who had no range of motion to do exercise, but still wanted to get exercise, as well as other medical things at that time that they were addressing. I myself, I mean, a lot of your sports athletes, a lot of your celebrities, a lot of your other people are all in some type of vibration platform type exercise. But I did not want to get into it until I could really make a big change to the category.
Yes.
And the change to the category, just so everyone understands, is what I call a curve. So I put a curve in the board, and I'm going to show you why that makes a difference. Because as a personal trainer, one of the biggest things is the more range of motion you get on a muscle group, the more calories you burn, the more lean muscle you build, the more your metabolism goes up. That's really the key to successful training, whether it be weight loss or muscle tone, everything. So let me just show you kind of real quickly. Okay. So Heather, go ahead and put your feet in for a second. Okay. So most of your vibration platforms out there now. By the way, just so everyone understands, this has 99 levels of intensity. 99 levels.
Okay.
If you can't find one of them, it works. All right. But there are 99 levels: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and super advanced. But what happens is all your platforms out there, even if they're $500 or to $10,000, are flat. So this is about the range of motion you get. See the range you're getting right here?
Yes.
Okay. Now watch when she goes out on the curve that I developed in the board. Okay. Now, does that make a difference?
That makes a difference.
Right? The whole thing is different because now she has range of motion on a vibration platform that has never been done before, giving her so much more muscle. Look, her core. Yeah. Her core's involved, her glutes are involved, her legs are involved.
Because she has to contract
all the muscles, right? Well, that's kind of the idea behind vibration, is it uses your body's own muscle reflexes. Almost over 80% of your body and flexes it. Yeah. But I wanted to create so much more. So you create a regular compound exercise, tie it into a vibration platform that already is flexing 80% of your muscle, and now you're getting more range of motion. But she goes out like this. And by the way, what else did we do, Dustin?
What did we do?
added Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Bluetooth connect. We all want to connect, okay?
That's right.
But look, crank it up so people can understand they can play their own music.
Straight from the platform.
Straight from your platform. So you just hook your phone up and you just start rocking out to whatever you want. So of course everyone's digging this in their apartments, in their condos, and it's like exploding in popularity.
I tell you, that's why, just this month we've sold over 5,000 of them. That's why everybody's literally jumping on it, because you're actually making the most of your exercise. You're using that vibration, you're using the curve. I always say the curve helps the curves.
Oh, man.
It does.
I know. I would have thought of that. But you beat me to it already.
You can have it.
But here's another thing about it. It holds like 330
pounds.
Okay, so
capacity.
I'm going to go ahead, and I want you to do the music again, if you can, just for a second.
Okay.
Now you get on that curve, and I'll stay on this curve.
Yeah.
Right.
That's that vibration.
I weigh 200.
Okay.
But so anyway, I'm not saying do this at home. What I'm saying is, it's built strong. It's built to last, and it's built to work every muscle in your body all at once.
He likes to dance.
I love it.
Don't call me out.
Let me tell you, we've got them for you. Red is going to be the first one to go. If you want the red, you do have to call now. We've got white, we've got black. We've got more that we want you to hear. Gemma and Kaylin are standing by. Take a listen to them.
I'm an exercise physiologist and I've been in the industry for 20 years. I am so excited about the Body Express vibration platform, and Tony has included 3 workouts, so every fitness level is covered.
So as a previous track and field athlete, I was always in the weight room. So with that, I decided to further my career in the field of health and fitness. I got my degree in exercise physiology, and I'm now a personal training director. I tried the vibration platform today, and it was awesome. I could definitely see myself using that with some of my clients who maybe struggle with a little bit of balance and stability, as well as some of my more advanced clients who want to switch it up and maybe add a little bit of resistance. I just love it.
So I know a lot of you are calling in. Let me just remind you, you're choosing your color, white, red, or black. Red's going to be the first one to go. You're getting your vibration platform. You're curved. Then you're also going to get 2 1-pound weights, so you can bump up your exercise. But you're also getting the ability to have a 1-year VIP personal trainer membership, which means for 1 year, you can call your own trainer that Tony has handpicked for you and ask them anything. Exercise questions, nutrition questions, just health and wellness questions, and they can help you out for 1 full year, and that's included in this price. You've got it on 5 Flex, so under $50 to get this home, free shipping to get this home, and again, red is going to be the next one to go.
And just so everyone understands, there's 2 personal trainer workouts we developed to this. So you've got 2 personal trainer workouts already done, a 3rd one coming out.
Okay.
We're going to start building all kinds of programming, dance personal training for you, all kinds of muscle toning, all kinds of like posture exercises. But just so you understand too, there's automatic programs in here too.
Okay.
There's 8 automatic programs in here. I mean, there's 4 automatic programs that put you in different workouts, you know, at the same time. But there's 8 posture exercises exercises that are taught in here as well. So there's a lot of different programs. But let's go over here again. The key is vibration technology can cost you $10,000, $12,000, $15,000, okay? Okay, you come over here. She's working out to her favorite trainer. Okay, why are you laughing? Okay, all right, so she's working out, but she's doing a compound movement. She's doing a squat, and she's now doing a crossover, but the platform, because of the range of motion it's giving in her large muscle groups, her hips, and her core and everything, she's getting twice, maybe 3 times, maybe 4 times the workout in a 15-minute period, because that's all you usually use is 15 minutes, total body every other day. Come on over here close. You probably have to come around this side.
This is good, too.
This is going to show you something that's really...
You don't even have to stand up on it if that's not for you.
Kind of gotta, get a little bit over there, if you can, just a little bit. Okay, so here's a normal platform. Your feet are like this. This is about as much range of motion as you're going to get, right? Okay, watch when he takes his feet to the outside of the curve, which is the way I developed. Look at his legs. Okay, do you understand? The range of motion is changed substantially. And the more range of motion that you get on a muscle group, the more muscle you're working in a shorter amount of time, and the more results you're going to get quicker. Right? Now you come over here to a big guy like that who's using these dinky little weights given to me. Okay? Right? Who does that? Right? Now we're going to make him work.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, now you're going to see some sweat.
You do it on the, so obviously he's working his biceps, he's working his legs, but he's also his the reflex muscles are all being affected by that. Then the curve is bringing in all this range of motion. If I have him, stop right there. Hold it. Yeah, just look kind of cool. Okay. Look at the legs moving. Look at the upper body moving. And if I had him stand like this for 5 minutes,
oh my gosh,
that would be torture.
That's a workout.
And again, same thing here. It's the range of motion. You step in. You can do your lunges. A lot of people they work a lot with lunges, but lunges are very tough on your knees. Okay. I mean, you got to be careful with them. They with the weights and they do the walking. Tough. Here she's doing it on a vibration platform. Thank God for one thing here too. She's doing it on a curve. So the lip is taking her back instead of pushing her forward. So she's getting, like, next time go down and hold it. Hold it right there.
Oh, wow.
Right, see what I'm saying? All her legs, all the way into the large muscle groups of the hip flexors, into the glutes, and everything are going back. And then she's doing exercise with it. So what do you think you're going to get? A lot of results very quickly. Barb does posture exercises. Originally, vibration technology was taught with just like 6 to 8 posture exercises. Because what it is she's doing a posture move, and it's affecting all the muscles of her body through the vibration going up through her body. Right? So it's, like, if you do normal repetitions, right? You maybe flex in a minute or whatever it is, 10 reps maybe, or say it's 10 seconds. Maybe 2-3 reps of working your muscle. This would probably flex you about 40 to 50 times in that amount of time. That's how much it would flex your muscle.
Because you're working, literally just standing on it.
Oh, it's way smarter. It's way smarter. Come over to Emily. I mean, she's doing compound movements. Just let me ask everyone a straight question out there. Right? If I'm doing a compound movement, I'm going down like this and she's going down, who's getting the more of a workout, and who is going to lose weight quicker, and who's going to get in shape quicker? It's her. Look at her body. Her core's engaged, so where you can't usually do that. Core's engaged, glutes are engaged, legs are engaged, and the biggest thing, no impact.
No impact.
Virtually no impact.
Joints,
gentle to the joints, and also almost massaging.
And I'll tell you, just try it.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it.
This is loved. And when we come back, I'm going to read some of the customer reviews, because this is a customer pick on hsn.com. I want you to go ahead and choose yours. If you want the red, you can't wait till the end of the presentation. You do need to go ahead and get it now. Fewer than 400 in red. We also have white. We have black. Which one is for you? Call us or go to hsn.com. We're going to listen to Adam and to Kelly next.
I own a small liquor store. I turned my hobby into a passion. Small business owners, and then I was given the opportunity to try the Body Express vibration platform, and I did, and I really liked it. I was really surprised on how much I still feel it after just today's demonstration and trying it and working out with it. I still feel it in my butt, my legs. It's a really great product.
So with my career as a marketing events manager, I'm traveling all over all the time. Sometimes I'm going from city to city all in one day. So my workout routine is always very unpredictable. So having the Body Express, it's super convenient. It also plays Bluetooth music, which I can't work out without music.
Okay, so you were listening to some testimonials there. We're gonna take a tour so you'll know how to use it when you get home.
Okay, so here's the big deal. Obviously right here, you have your computer, and your computer gives you your programs, and you have up to 99 levels of resistance. They have a beginner levels, intermediate levels, advanced levels, and athlete.
Okay.
So it covers everybody from your family, anybody you know. I mean, it covers them on the whole thing. Okay. It has Bluetooth, which I just love. I wanted that so bad because I wanted people to be able to use their own music and their, you know, some people want country western, and some people want, you know, rock and roll and stuff like that. So that was a big deal.
Okay.
Okay, so now you can run your own music that you want from your phone into it.
Nice.
By the way, that's a song that I helped write with another guy. And it's called the You Can Do It song.
It's an original.
Yeah, okay. So again, a lot of people, especially a lot of women, seem to love to dance on it, right? Go ahead, you can do it.
You can do it.
But so you can see what's happening. She's doing a great dance. She's getting into it. She's getting twice, maybe 3 times the workout you would get anywhere else. And she's having fun doing it, right?
Yeah.
Now stand just for a second, okay?
Okay.
Is her core involved?
Yes.
Okay?
Look at those muscles
Is her core
contracting.
stable, involved?
Yeah.
Absolutely. She's not laying on the floor doing a crunch right now.
Right.
But she's affecting, as well as look at her legs.
Yeah.
Is her legs engaged? Yes. The muscles of her legs are engaged. So they're working all the muscles, but now watch her go into a traditional exercise with it. And you have upped the amount, you've lowered the time that you have to work out to 3 times a week to getting total body.
Yes.
Right? 15 minutes, 3 times a week.
I mean,
that's a big thing.
You can totally do this. Let me read some of the customer reviews. Even if I just stand on it, I feel better. And he said he's 67 years of age. It was worth every penny. This one says, I wasn't sure what to expect from the platform, but the more I use it, the more I love it, and I see results. And that's what we're talking about. You use it the way you want to. If you like to dance, dance. If you like to do boxing movements, do that. If you like to do traditional squats, do that.
Watch where you're boxing there.
Yeah.
I want to lose weights. I lost 1 tooth one time. Okay, I want to lose my whole mouth of teeth. So here's the deal. Look at the curve.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to get into vibration technology, no matter what your age is, right? Other than the fact you don't want to be, you probably don't want to be under 10 and 12, 15 years old.
Right.
You want it to be something more to the teenagers on up.
That's right.
So, but I want to show you this. So it's got the curve, it's got the on and off switch, it's got the suction cups, so no matter what area you're at, it doesn't move.
Okay.
So it locks down. It's also got rollers, so you can easily roll it under the bed, or roll it into the couch, or whatever you want to think. And again, it is the curve. You come back over here, and keep in mind what you're getting this for. There's going to be a lot of personal training with this, folks.
Okay.
I love it. I love the product. I mean, I have always loved vibration technology. Like I said, I have one that's over 10 grand at the house, right? Right? And it's a performance.
And it's big,
It's used in all the big athletic training camps and stuff like that. But even I was using it, notice it was still flat. It was still flat. And curve means range of motion. Range of motion, more range of motion you get on a muscle group, more calories burned, more muscle tone done. I use clocks, so you never have to count reps. Beginner levels, intermediate levels. That's what I got my awards for, was using time clock graphs and creating other programs.
This is my handheld guy.
Look at that.
I just want to say to everyone out there, believe in yourself.
I'm trying to believe in myself when I was doing the workout. It was so, I had it all the way up. But you can see what it's doing. That is the key behind it.
Yeah.
And again, anyone that, it was developed originally in the late 1800s for people who couldn't do exercise. So why not do exercise? Why not just stand on it and do exercise?
That's what I love about it. You don't have to be advanced. This is from beginner all the way up. And what's good is that your muscles, because traditional exercises, you kind of get used to doing the same thing.
Your body adapts.
But with this, your body's always working.
Yeah, your body's always working because it can't adapt. And again, watch the difference when she just put her legs out wide, right?
Yeah.
And again, I want to go back to the chair because a lot of people out there that we should address who are older. I mean, I'm 63 years young now, right? And I have, my right knee has been a problem for me since I was a teenager, right? So I keep on trying to work around it. But I do want you to tell everyone out there, if you're sitting there watching television and think that you can't exercise, you are mistaking yourself, okay? You put this in your home. So say it's your teenagers are going to go ahead and work out it and do do athletic training. Your wife is going to do it. Maybe she wants to tone up a little for summer and things like that. Maybe you have knee things or problems where you don't feel you can exercise anymore. He's going ahead and I put the dumbbells with it, by the way, just to give you some other things to do, okay? You can put other dumbbells with it, but right now you can see, if you put your feet on a vibration platform, he has this on 70. This goes up to 99, right? Okay, see how it is? The key to this, and this is why I tell you, the reason you want the Body Express curve technology is because once his feet go out here, hold it, so you see his legs?
Yes.
Put your legs all the way out. That is range of motion, okay? And the more range of motion, even if you're sitting in a darn chair, you are doing good things for yourself.
Because your muscles are moving, your muscles are working.
Hey, listen, if your muscles are moving, you gotta be moving something else.
That's right.
You know, circulation, I mean, you gotta be. All right?
This is so
good. There's a lot of great things with this, and it doesn't mean that this doesn't go into his back.
That's
it
right.
probably goes into his abs too as he's sitting there. So it's healthy. It's something we all can use, and it's the nice thing is it's a platform that can work for your kid, you know, for the older kids, for your husband, for your wife, for your friends, and you can work out together on it.
You can go, I want you to go for it. While you're watching, and I know that a lot of you have already called in, but if you haven't gotten yours yet, if maybe you've started your exercise program for 2020 and it's just feels a little stalled, it feels a little static, and you're like, I need a little bit more, I want you to try it. Call us or go to hsn.com. While you are watching, we're gonna go back to Dr. Brown. Maybe you didn't hear Dr. Brown as we started off the show. Take a listen to Dr. Brown and to Marcy.
So I've been a practicing chiropractic physician for over 17 years, and during that time, I've treated thousands of people. Our rehab secret has been vibration technology. So the vibration technology allows us to do small movements, but involve a lot of muscles so they get more out of it. And our athletes love it because they can do big movements and they challenge themselves even more and get even bigger results.
I've been a fitness professional for over 20 years. I started at a young age in middle school, worked out at home, loved the idea of working out at home, and since then I've become a personal trainer, a fitness instructor. And today I had the opportunity to try out the Body Express, and I love the idea that it is something that you can use at home. It is something that's very mobile, it's portable, easy to use from a beginner to intermediate, advanced, even athlete level. It has many levels. It has a great base. It's something you can have at home.
I love that you can have this at home. I love that it doesn't take up a lot of space when you're not using it because it is nice and streamlined. If you want to put it under a bed or a sofa, you could, but the more you stand on it, the more beneficial it's going to be for you. You're getting either your choice of black, we've got red, we have white. You're going to get the 2 1-pound dumbbells. You're also going to get your workout DVDs, and just know that more workouts are being produced, more to come, so you can grow with this. You're going to get the remote control, so even when you're standing up, you don't have to bend down to change the numbers, to change the intensity. You can do it with your remote control. You're going to get a 1-year VIP membership where you have your own personal trainer on speed dial that you can call and talk to and ask and ask questions of and help to reach your goals.
It's always hard for me to go swimming.
Yeah.
to dive in at the end of this thing.
And look at this. You can see, I like that you guys did it because you can see the size of it.
Together, stay together.
That's right. If you vibrate together, you stay together.
One of them gets really good looking and then leaves. That's the only way it works either way.
Weight capacity of 330 pounds.
330 pounds.
And you guys are just standing on it and you're still working out.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, again, when you're doing vibration technology, just even on a flat surface, it's engaging muscle reflexes of your own body.
Yeah.
So that's why you can hear my voice going.
Right. What level are you guys, 75?
75, yeah, so we're both on 75. And again, it holds up to 330 pounds. If I got up, and then she comes forward here. Okay, now I just want you, again, step to the beginning. Now, please understand something, folks. Vibration technology is a great technology. It is a technology that has been used by sports people, you know, athletic training camps. It's been used by spas and health clubs and fitness centers and rehab centers and everything. It's been used in a lot of places, right?
That's right.
The difference of what I did, and you know, thanks above about it, was I just realized that you could, that range, I mean, all my life I actually realized this as a trainer. The more range of motion you get on a muscle, the more muscle it worked, the more muscle tonicity you get, and the more calories you burn at rest. It's always been that way in exercise. Most people know that, right?
Right.
So if all of a sudden I change the shape of the board to a curve at the ends, you look at her waist first. Look at her waist. Look at right there.
Okay.
Right? Okay, now let her step out into the curve. What a difference, right? Look at that.
Oh my God, and you know what? It actually feels good.
Oh, it does feel good.
We never talk about how it actually feels, but it does feel good.
Once you did something like that, can I show you something else? So, come a little closer. Okay, now start to twist and do a twist. Look at her waist when she does this.
Wow.
So everything's contracted.
Yes.
Right? Because there's a reason it's contracted. Not just because she's doing the exercise, but because the vibration has the muscle reflexes all firing at the same time.
Yeah.
So it is a really cool way to do things. It's a really, whether you're getting an unbelievable workout program in, whether you're doing great posture exercises, because that's where originally was developed, was for posture exercises and people that had health conditions and things like that they needed to handle, right? That they were taken care of by the doctors and the therapists and things like that. But this right here, it's the range of motion that makes a difference. It's the ability to have a remote that you can change to 99 different intensity levels. You can turn Bluetooth on anytime you want and listen to your favorite music that you've ever had.
And let's not forget that, because there's a speaker built into the platform. Bluetooth technology is built into the platform.
Yeah.
You add your own
music. You can
music.
rock out.
Yeah.
Come on, let's rock out. Don't be afraid.
Listen to that. That's coming from the speaker.
That's coming, Got a great speaker. She's able to do it. Come on, Dustin, crank it up.
I know. Look at that.
Sissy.
And remember, 15 minutes max to a full body exercise, 3 days a week, and it even shuts off after 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, and by the way, just stop. Stop when you were turning sideways like that. You know how you look at look at the inside of the thigh.
Yeah.
Right? Look at this. You don't think you're getting something out of that? Right? Yeah, I just love it. I think it's great, and I think it allows more people to exercise and get results than ever before. I think it allows people to get other benefits other than just exercise that a lot of people need to be able to move as you get older, get your functional muscle back. I think it's really a vital piece of equipment that should go in every home in America.
Agreed. You got to keep your body moving. That's what it was made to do. And so if you find yourself sitting a lot, and you're saying, I'm not moving my body the way that it's supposed to be moved, I want you to try this.
Is that stretch jeans?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty good, huh?
You're good. We're going to take a listen to Lily and Peggy.
They look great.
And give you a chance to go ahead and order yours.
I am a nationally certified personal trainer and also a group fitness instructor. I love it because it's great for all fitness levels. Not only that, but when I was creating the workout, when I was doing squats and lunges, they were very challenging for me. So this is a great product that I would incorporate into my exercise routine, and I would recommend it for everybody.
Well, I'm a mom of 3, I'm a wife, and I do fitness I've been doing fitness for a while. I love the machine because I see the potential. The Body Express machine, it's amazing. It's a great opportunity for them to engage muscles through this platform, and that's why I like it.
All right, so let me tell you, I was just getting a quick update. We've got fewer than 300 left in red. So if red is the one you want, you've got to go ahead and pick yours up now. It's been very, very popular. And I just wanted to remind you that this is a customer pick on hsn.com. I want to read another review. And this is a review from someone whose name is I'm a Foodie.
I'm a foodie? Oh, that's
okay. So listen, it's been a month now, and it's worked perfectly every time. You can't beat the price for this. Thanks, Tony. That's from somebody who likes to eat but knows they need to exercise.
Yeah, and again, it's so much simpler for people to do the movements. I mean, because if you don't know exercise, which you will now between Lily and I, Lily's a personal trainer, I'm a personal trainer. We developed in-home programming for this, and we developed another tape coming out, so you'll have 3 different workouts, personal training-wise, and we do the techniques with you before, so you understand it, and I think that's a very big thing. I was sitting here doing this with him. This was my fun time.
Okay.
All right, so I'm taking it up on him.
Cranking it up.
Okay, but look what it is. He's just standing, right? Right? But it is affecting his whole body. His whole body, at least 60, 80% of his body is doing its own muscle contraction, reflex muscle contractions. But now he can do traditional exercise with that. So anyone out there's got to know That's a big darn deal, okay? So whether you're an athlete like him, or whether you're over here and a retired athlete like Steve.
Right.
Okay?
But you still have to move your body.
Yeah, you still move your body. You still keep in shape. Look, he keeps himself in shape. He's always kept himself in shape. But when you sit here and you go, there's people out there watching television that aren't getting any exercise, that aren't getting any movement of their muscles, of their lower body, which is what keeps our balance, which is how we function in life. How, you know, so this is important. But this is how most people are on a vibration. You go out and you spend $2 or $3 grand on a vibration, it's only flat. I made a curve in it and watch the difference when he brings his legs to the outside. Yeah. Okay? That's the difference. Range of motion will always be the difference in a person getting more results quicker. Because the more large muscle group that is involved, the more calories burned.
That's right, and that's what we want. You mentioned something that is important to a lot of people, and that's balance.
Balance is a big deal.
And the way that you can help to work on that is to keep your body strong, to keep those muscles strong, and this is helping even when he's just sitting down. If you want to go ahead, and I know that you've been watching, maybe you've seen some of the presentations, even from days gone by. I want to make sure you pick yours up. One other thing, this is a little thing.
I want this day to be gone by.
This is a little thing, but it's important to a lot of women. You don't have to sweat either when you're using this, because it does the exercise for you. You don't have to crank it up to 99. You can put it on a beginner level, and you're still helping to get those benefits.
Well, look at Donna. She's not sweating.
Yeah.
And she's got a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, that's a big deal, because a lot of women say, well, I don't want to sweat, I don't want to get, that's not really my thing, but I know I need to exercise.
Who's getting more exercise, right? When you're doing this, Heather, when she does a squat, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead. When we do a squat like that, who's getting more exercise, her or myself?
She's getting a lot more.
A lot more.
Like,
I mean, you can see it.
Exponentially more.
Yeah, her butt, her legs, her core, everything is in an unstable position and moving like this, and she's still doing a traditional movement. That is like doubling, tripling in some ways your results of what you're getting, and it's kind of fun. And also another thing that's good is some people that have, like myself with my right knee, right? I feel better when I'm on it because it helps to stimulate and loosen up the muscles around the problem area I have.
Yes, it does.
It's my own personal thing.
Yes, it does. All right, so as our clock is running down,
we're going home.
If you haven't called, let me tell you, you're not alone, because you're going to get your workout DVDs that come along with it. You can start with level 1. You don't have to crank it up to as advanced as some of our models are. You're getting the dumbbells that they're using, the 1-pound dumbbells, 2 of those. You're getting your VIP membership to have access to a personal trainer on the phone for a full year. So that's also coming included with the price. So think about it. You're getting full range of motion, a way to work out your entire body, 15 minutes, 3 times a week. You're getting your award-winning trainer coming along with you, and one that you can call, and you've got it on FlexPay for under $50. You cannot beat it, and it doesn't take up a lot of space in your home.
And if you don't love it, I mean, seriously, if you don't love it, send it back, get your money back, right? You got free shipping and handling on this today? So they're getting it right away?
Yeah.
You'll know right away, folks. Right. You'll know right away. But I did want to show you the suction cups on the bottom.
Right there.
It has a roller on here so that you can roll it under a couch or on your carpet, anywhere. And it has a handle over here.
Oh, good.
See the handle right there? So it's very easy for people to move in places. If you wanted to move it out on your balcony, just don't move it so close that you're going to fall over the balcony, okay?
Yeah.
I fell off the Body Express and fell 3 stories.
We don't have any reviews
Don't
that
put
say
in near
that.
those.
But it is a customer pick if you want to go ahead and get it.
It is a customer
Especially
pick.
if you want the red, we're down into the 200s of what we have left. And then that's it, all right? We're going to take a listen to Nikki and to Tony. And while you're listening, we want you to go ahead and order yours.
I am a single mother of an amazing little 7.5-year-old daughter, and I am also a small business owner. So for me, trying the vibration platform today was amazing because it'll be able to give me a little bit more to add to my workouts because I only have limited time to be able to get to the gym a couple of days a week. So with having something like this that I can keep in my home, it's very small, I can be able to work out and be able to help my daughter with her homework all at the same time.
Well, I'm an accountant by trade, so I have a sedentary job, but I know it's very important to stay active and fit, so I've always made lifting weights, running as a primary way to stay fit for myself, and I was asked to come try this vibration plate out today, and I didn't know how much it would impact me because I lift weights 5 days a week, but I was really surprised. I was actually feeling muscles contracting from my head to toe and really got winded on a setting that was about 2/3. So I was quite surprised on how it would impact somebody who really lives in the gym.
All right, so I love hearing the testimonials from them. I love to hear them from you as well, because these are customer picks. You can read the reviews. And we're gonna show you in our last, minute or so. Okay. We're gonna go through.
Okay, so Emily here is doing a compound movement. We do this all the time at the gym, right? You're working your lower body and upper body at the same time. Sometimes you're using weight now. She's doing it now. Now go out, hold it right there. And you do that at the gym, are you working out all those muscles? Because right now she's still working those muscles.
All the way up.
All the way up,
yeah.
All right? So you're really, what you're doing is you're putting more range of motion, more muscle toning, and more muscle building all in the same movements, all right?
Okay.
So that's what she's doing. You can see it very easily with her legs. Come over here. Barb is doing posture exercises. She likes to get muscle tone. She likes to have a strong core. A lot of people want just a strong core because that protects your back, right? So that's another good reason. But you can see when she holds that, it's working. And she, what level are you on? So she's on about what level? 30?
31.
So she's on level 31.
Okay, good.
And resistance.
Good. I like
Then you come over to, what club are we at?
Dance Fever.
Dance Fever? Good one. Real quick, right? Look at this. Yeah. I mean, what better workout could you get than dance, than muscle toning, than vibration technology, having muscle reflexes you're working? That is great. And have that great song that I helped write.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
I didn't sing it. If I would have sung it, it wouldn't be here.
But I love, you can go all the way from if what you're doing is sitting most of the time, you still need to work your body.
And you know what? Again, for everyone out there, I'm building a lot of programming. I'm building a lot of personal training. So you're getting 2 personal training programs with this. We have a 3rd one coming in within the next month, and I'm going to build other programs. I'll build programming like this, personal training for people that are in chairs.
That's right.
I'll build that, right? But you'll have so much to do and have so much fun because it's such an awesome product.
I want to make sure you get yours. If you want the red, we've got about 200 of them left, and we've got a lot of you calling in. We have it in white, we've got it in black. Go ahead and pick it up. Tony, thank you.
No, thank you.
Are you heading out, Tony?
Yeah, I was falling out.
Thank you so much. And I do encourage you to stay on the phone to make sure that you go ahead and pick yours up. Now, we've got Nutrisystem here at HSN, and as a matter of fact, we've got some shows coming up on the 27th, which I believe is Monday. It's weight loss designed for your body and your goals with easy to prep meals and chef-created food that you're gonna love. You can take charge of your health, easy to follow weight plans. Nutrisystem has helped millions of people achieve real significant weight loss. So in addition to exercise, you've got to eat right. And if you don't exactly know how to do it, well, the good thing is that Nutrisystem does. So definitely check that out. All right, we've got more health and wellness. Viridian on the other side of this break for Beauty Report. Thanks.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles hand-picked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
I share my HSN finds with everybody. I tell the world that I am an HSN customer. I would describe HSN as an experience they have never had before. Everybody has a different method they like to shop. And since HSN has so many different ways people can shop with brands that have been cultivated that you cannot find anywhere else, that makes that experience one of a kind. You've got to try it. There's so many different people I think would love HSN.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Well, you are watching HSN, and I promised you an hour of health and wellness. So now that you are done exercising, or maybe exercising is something that you've been wanting to start this year, we have something that is going to go hand in hand with that, and that's what Veridian brings to us. This is the digital pulse and blood oxygen oximeter. So whether it's exercise, whether, especially around this season, it's congestion that is foremost in your mind and you want to keep an eye on that. What this oximeter does is give you one of the vital signs that you would get when you do go to your healthcare professional. What I like is that it's easy to use, it's painless. It's so small and simple. There's one button to press, so we can't even get it wrong. It's a customer pick on hsn.com, and it's almost half price. Couldn't be better. So we're gonna give you all the details. Registered nurse Matthew Peters is joining us, and Matthew and I were talking about this earlier, and I just love how simple this is. I understand why it's a customer pick.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe it. So when they called me in and they said, we have these back in stock, and I looked at the price, I'm like, really? Because we shop these all the time, and in the healthcare setting, to get a clinically accurate device that's gonna check, it's actually two vital signs. You get your heart rate, and you get your pulse, right? And you get your oxygen. So a lot of you might not be checking your oxygen. If you do check your oxygen for any sort of medical issue, if your doctor advises that you do that, you want a device that you can trust, that's easy to use. Now, I'm gonna show you these two things right here. So I'm talking a mile a minute here. So 107 is my heart rate. I'm on live TV. Tamara makes me a little nervous. She's very nice. I'm just kidding. And my oxygen is 99%. So that's sending a tiny beam of light through into my blood vessel, into my finger, and it's checking that blood saturation level of oxygen, of hemoglobin in my blood. To put it in simple terms, what this is measuring is how efficiently my heart is pumping blood and generating oxygen throughout my body. So I love following Tony Little to get to this segment here so we can talk about this pulse oximeter, because what Veridian gives you is that supplement that you need that is vital for exercise. So when you're starting an exercise routine, I don't care if you're just getting off the couch and starting a walking routine, if you're using Tony's device, if you're a trained athlete, you want to know how efficiently your heart is pumping blood through your system and generating that oxygen, because oxygen is lifeblood. And especially if you check your oxygen at home, this will allow you, excuse me, to check your oxygen on the go, to spot check it. And like Tamara said, everything comes included. You get the lanyard here so you can take it on the go, you can wear it around your neck, and when you want to check your oxygen, you can do that. Importantly here, I'm gonna put it over on its side here so you can see my index finger slips very easily in there. It's nice and snug, but it's not too tight, and it's latex free. It's gonna fit right on my finger, nice and easily, and that button actually turns it on. Takes a few seconds here to register, because what it's doing is sending that tiny beam of light through my finger to get that reading, and look at that. Clinically accurate. 93 is my heart rate, 99 is my oxygen saturation. It changes literally second by second.
That's right.
So why it's so important to do this is because If you have any sort of concerns, you know, especially if you're taking your blood pressure at home, like we educate you to do that all the time. Sometimes your blood pressure is fine, but there might be something else going on, especially if you have that congestion and you're wondering, are my lungs doing too much work? Is there something else going on? A lot of times people overlook their oxygen. If your oxygen is low, so lower than that 99% down toward 90% even, that's when you might get those symptoms. And they could be simple symptoms, like just being a little lightheaded, a little feeling a little down. They can mimic other things. If you know it's your oxygen, you can go to your healthcare provider and you can get to know what's going on and do something about it.
I like that. I like that it kind of, you know, rules things out, as you say. And so you can see how simple it is. It does not hurt. It's not gonna pinch your finger. I thought about all those things. I have, you know, good size nails. They're not talons, but even if you have longer nails, you can still put this in. Let me turn this on. I love that it's one button, so you can't even mess it up, even if you tried. It's almost half price. And this gives us our vital signs. This is something that you can't necessarily tell just on the outside, on the outset, but if exercise is something you've been doing, especially when it comes to congestion and knowing your numbers are important to you, I think these are the kind of things that every home should have. I was looking at mine and you saw, you know, I had a 99 reading and my heart rate is about 67, which for me is very normal. I'm usually around 61, 62, but I did just do a little bit of exercise with Tony. So you kind of get to know what's normal for you and what's a little bit out of the range. If you want to go ahead and pick yours up, 3 flex pay of $5.99. Like, you cannot beat it.
No, and I haven't seen this before, so I'm gonna go over real quick because I know we're a little short on time. What the relationship between these two numbers. So here on top, that's my heart rate. So if you're starting an exercise program and your heart rate starts to go up, you see mine just went over 100, then it's working a little bit harder to keep that oxygen level. That way, you know that if you feel a little winded, you can check those numbers. You know you're safe. You can continue with your exercise program, just like your New Year's resolution tells you, because we want to be safe. We want you active, but we want you to be safe doing it.
That's right.
Yep.
It's an easy way for you to know what's going on. And you can have one per household. You guys can share this, you and your partner or all the folks who live with you. Customer pick on hsn.com. Almost half price. I say go ahead and pick it up.
I think 4.6 stars, a huge customer pick. Read the reviews.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna head on over because again, we've exercised, we've got health and wellness, so now you know your oxygen, your blood oxygen levels and your heart rate. Let's talk now about this time of season where maybe for you it's every season, maybe in particular, cold and flu season, allergy season, your sinuses talk to you and they don't have nice things to say. That's where Navage comes in. This is nasal care. This is a system that helps to clean, it helps to moisturize your nasal cavity. And what's great is that it's simple and easy to do. You get everything that you need and we're gonna take you through it. It's not intimidating in any way. It comes along with the system itself, with the caddy, so this sits on your countertop, and so it's gonna be, you know, nice and contained, and you're getting 30 of the salt pods that you're gonna use with your Navage. And just so you know, when you need more salt pods, you can always come back to hsn.com and get them, and you can even put them on auto ship as well, which is what we have at our home. We have them on auto ship. Lisa Kirshner, who is a health and wellness expert, is joining us. Lisa, I love that we can talk about this.
I do too, because, you know, flushing out your sinuses is not something that you usually think about, but it's so important with health and wellness, because when you do start to go to exercise class, a lot of us are doing that at the beginning of the year. What do they tell you? Take a nice deep breath. And that's where I learned that I was not breathing properly. I actually didn't know that I was having the issues that I was having because I came to allergies sort of later in life. I just sort of started having a relationship with my tissue box and, you know, it just kind of seeped into my life. And finally my yoga teacher was like, Lisa, You have to do something about that. And she told me to use a neti pot. Well, I couldn't. And when I saw the Navage, I was so impressed because it's handheld, it's completely clean. The water goes from the top tank through the docking station into the sinuses, in one side, out the other, and all the funk, the gunk, the nasties, the stuff that you don't want to keep inside your body. You don't want to have your nose trapping it in there. You want it cleaned out. And a Kleenex doesn't do it. It's the same reason that you vacuum your carpet instead of just that you vacuum your carpet instead of sweeping it, right? You want to really get in there. You want to wash your clothes. You don't want to just brush the dirt off. And it's so easy. I can show it to you now live.
Okay.
Everybody's favorite thing is to watch me take. So I've already put water in here. I like to use water that's a little bit warm. I have one of those Navage salt pods. I'm going to put it in here, foil side down like a coffee pod, right? And then boom. Now what happens is the docking station is set up on my more congested side. As you can see here, there's a little arrow that points, and that's showing you which way the water is going in and out. I have this set up for me. Again, push button. The batteries are already installed. I'm going to bring this up to my nose.
Okay.
These are medical grade silicone nose pillows that are flared to seal. And all I do is I place it up. Now, if you've used a neti pot before, you would not do this in front of anybody.
No.
Forget about on television. No. Forget about seeing it work. I mean, you know, you're in the shower, you're trying to neti, you don't know if it's working. This, you can see it working. You can see, I hate to say it, junk coming out of my nose, but look, it's already done.
Because it's suctioning it out.
That's right.
Very gently too. I don't want you to feel like this is gonna be something uncomfortable because it uses that gentle powered suction. And you'll notice it was so fast, guess what? It's done. You pull, to pull the clean saline in on one side and it comes right around and pulls out the gunk on the other side. And when you see things floating in the bottom of the tank, it's so gratifying.
It is gratifying. And I have it right here to show you. I've got this black sweater on so you can see. Look at that. That was in my nose and now it's out. And that is a clean that you can't replicate because it's moisturizing. And your sinuses, they stop working when they dry out. They get swollen, they get cracked and achy. And when they're moisturized, which is what this does naturally. Have we even talked about the fact that it's drug-free?
That's right.
And it's instant.
And I'll now, you saw how fast it was.
Right.
And I mentioned that we have this at home because my husband, he doesn't ask for much. He asked specifically after the first time Lisa and I worked together and he saw the Navage, he asked for this specifically. And he said, I want that. We have a neti pot at home. He hates it. It's just messy. This is something he uses every morning, brushes his teeth. He uses a water pick, and then he uses his Navage, and then he's done.
I use a water pick too.
Yes, it's how we're talking about. It's just part of his routine because it helps him to feel better. And if you feel like, you know what, that might be something that I want to try, I'll tell you the price is great.
Wow.
There could never be a better time to really take control of the situation that you have with your nose, because if breathing in and breathing out is not as easy as it sounds like it should be, I want you to try it. Very simple. Oh, and I want to talk about cleaning too. How do I clean this?
Okay, well, it's super easy. And I did want to ask you also, so after I do it, now that one has stuff, this one is nice and open. You just pop this off, and then rinse. And if you want to go deeper, you can use a little bit of, I like to soak them occasionally in a little, actually, vinegar and dishwashing soap. And then this pops off, and you can even take the nose pillows off. So the whole thing comes apart. What I like about the countertop caddy is that I will store it for my, daily use. Oh, it's got so many, there are so many salt pods that come with this. They're just going everywhere. But look, I'll just show you. So this is here, it's got the, you've got your extras back there. And then I place this here, this here, this here. Now, I don't know if we talked about this, Tamara, but did you notice, or did your husband notice, and it dries beautifully, that when he started doing the Navage, he slept better? Because that's the other thing. You're not tossing and turning, and you have more energy. I'll tell you, when I did even the TS with this, I felt great the whole time. People were like, are you getting tired? Is it driving you nuts? I was like, I feel amazing because it's natural. You can do it as much as you like, as often as you like, and you get that instant result.
Because remember, it's moisturizing your nasal passages, whereas almost everything else in our life is drying them out.
Right.
This is moisturizing them, and it's doing, like you said, with just regular water, right? And the salt pods.
Yes.
And with that gentle suction, just so you know.
Sorry, I was gonna say the section is that's the driver. That's what changes this. That's the game changer. It's got batteries installed, so it's just that single push button technology. You can walk around the room and do it. I like to do it while I'm getting ready. All the clean is at the top. It pulls the dirt, the funk, the gunk out, and it deposits it down in that bottom tank. It's never gonna cross-contaminate. It's always gonna feel good, and it's good for you, and it's natural. And there's not a lot of things that you can really say that about.
That's right.
And it's so easy to do.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'd love to, again, just give you a real quick tour. So this, again, this is the top tank. The water is filled up to this fill line here. I put that in. You open up the top here. You take the salt pod, and you place it in foil side down. And then you can even see it mixes very quickly. Immediately, it's done. Now, I've already set this up. The docking station rotates 360 degrees so that you can have, the more congested side is the side that you want the water going in. It's a little counterintuitive, right? You would think it would not be that way. But anyway, so now it's mixed, it's ready, and all I have to do is pick it up and place it to my nose. And again, these medical grade nose pillows are going to suction, you know, they're gonna help form that seal.
And it's so fast.
I know, it went really fast before, and so, because they asked me to come in, and they actually asked me to come in later today, so of course I'd already done my Navage, so usually the second time is really fast. But, you know, it keeps cleaning, and it keeps feeling amazing. Like, it's not like I think, oh, I can't bear to do it again. It's like, nope, that feels good, because there's always, frankly, funk and gunk in there.
Always. But that's what I said. When you see that bottom tank, what's great is that what's in your nasal passages is now in the tank and no longer in your nasal passages. So when you blow your nose, it's gonna feel so much better. Your nose is moisturized. And if, like we said, if for you, it's the fact that it's cold and flu season and you just wanna really be on top of it for yourself and for your family, or maybe for you, this is just the way.
It's maintenance.
Just, it's maintenance because that's your Achilles heel, you know? Maybe your nasal passages are your Achilles heel and you're looking for something that can be an easy, simple part of your routine. Like I said, my husband brushes his teeth, he does his water pick, he does his Navage, and he's in and out and done.
Yeah, it takes no time. Yeah. And this company was actually started by a gentleman who had chronic sinus issues, and you know, necessity is the mother of invention.
That's right.
He needed something that was drug-free. You know, he's got a plant right in Cleveland, Ohio, where he makes the salt pods. And this item is something that he developed, and the quality of the construction is amazing. I've had my original unit for 2-3 years now.
Wow,
and I use that every day.
Yeah.
You just change the batteries when you need to change the batteries. They're just normal AA batteries. Again, they come pre-installed, so you don't even have to figure that out at the start. But again, because it's a drug-free solution, there's no reason not to try it. Even if you're on something else that you're worried that interacts with sinus medications, or for people who are pregnant, or for people who just don't want to take pills whenever they have a problem.
That's right, that's me.
And for me, I don't like that. And also, I like to just not have anything in my system. I'd rather have a clean system. My parents owned a gym. It was all about being fit, being healthy. I love being part of the wellness program because of that. And this is part of basic wellness, that ability to breathe. It's stress management. It's key to life.
It is, and it's fast, it's effective. It's, you know, drug-free, and if easy, and if you've been wanting to try it, you get the system, the batteries are included, you're getting started with 30 salt pods, and you can do this once a day or once every other day. You'll kind of get into a routine of what's right for you, and when you run out of those initial 30 salt pods, you can always come back to hsn.com and get more, and you can even get them on auto ship so that you don't ever have to be without and you don't have to think about it again, okay? Go ahead and pick yours up. Lisa, thank you.
Thank
as
you,
always.
Tara. I'm so excited for your husband.
For sure, yes. And I'm excited for all of you who are calling in to get yours. Now, I thank you for joining us for this hour of health and wellness. We started off with exercise with Tony Little with the Body Express vibration platform. And if you wanted to see that item number again or choose your color, just know that we've got white and black. Red, we've got 150 remaining, and that's it, okay? If you want to read the reviews, you can do that. People love it. You can be anywhere between a beginner and an athlete and anybody in between. You've got free shipping. You're getting it home for under $50. And even if you don't want to stand up and exercise, you can sit down, put your feet on them, put it in a nice wide stance on that curved platform, and you still are getting that vibration to your to your muscles. So go ahead and call us, or you can shop on hsn.com. I had fun with you. I know this was just a quick hour, but I will be back tomorrow with some really great fashion from Slinky. But until then, I see Shannon Smith is standing by. She's gonna be sitting by in just a moment because she's got some great things for you.
All right, middle-aged, single lady like me, I may never find my dream man. Tick-tock, tick-tock. I think Prince Charming will always remain a frog for me, but I've found my dream chair. Have you? In fact, at the price that we are doing tonight for this show, for this airing, and only